Okay, now you should hear me, right? Okay, it got turned off. I don't know why, because I changed it. I friggin' hate Go XLR so much. How are you? Welcome. Not too much going on. I hope you're having a good day. I hope your weekend was good and that your Sunday has ended up being a pretty decent Sunday. I don't like these glasses too much. I hate the Go XLR. No, it didn't. Oh, but you're bad. No, the stupid mute button got turned on for some reason. Not the mute button, but like in the routing, whatever. I returned the Rode mixer that I had bought. I returned it. I wasn't a fan. I mean, I liked it. I really liked it. I like all of Rode's stuff, but they did an update where they ended up doing this thing where they have two pieces of software to use it. One of them is Rode Central and one of them is Rode Unify Unify. And they do the same thing, but Unify is meant more for streaming with a mixer. And so it allows me to have like different channels go out. So I can have like a chat channel and a game channel and a virtual channel. And it has channels coming in. So I can control all different volumes to all different places, which is wonderful. It also has built-in like filters and stuff. Go XLR has some filters, but not a lot. That one had a whole bunch of filters. It was awesome. But they updated it, and then all of a sudden it introduced a lag between when I spoke and when I heard it in my headphones. So it made it really hard to talk because it was just slightly too slow. But Rode Central, their other software, doesn't have the lag. So it's not the hardware that has the lag, it's their software. And when I first bought it, it didn't have the lag. Then they did an update like 2 days ago, and it ruined everything. And the Rode Central software doesn't have the lag, but it doesn't let me pick channels out. I can pick one channel out for everything. And then I have one headphone out, but it doesn't actually let me choose. Like I can't pick up the sound from the headphone out and send it to you guys, or pick up the sound from the gameplay only and send it to you guys, but not my voice. Like I couldn't choose anything. So it's like I had no control with that app, but no delay. But I had all the control in the other app, but a ton of delay, so it was useless. And I reached out to them, and 2 days went by, and they didn't answer me. And I only had about 3 days left for my return, so I was like, I'm going to return it. I'm not going to wait 4 or 5 days for them to tell me that there's nothing they can do. So I returned it. I have now ordered a different one from Roland, which is not really well known within the streamer community, the game streamer community, but in the musician community, it's a very respected sound company. They make sound equipment and they make instruments. And like in my style of music that I played with my band, you either went Korg or you went Roland. Like those were the two big ones. You almost never used Yamaha or any of the other brands really if you were going to use a keyboard. And so Roland, I was more of a Korg person. All my keyboards have always been Korg or Yamaha for like the cheaper ones. But Roland does make very, very good equipment. And they made a streamer mixer, which is very similar to the Go XLR. It's kind of, sorry, my nose is itchy. It's kind of in between the Go XLR and the Rode Streamer X. The only difference is the one I got doesn't have the capture card. The Streamer X had a capture card. But it has all the same stuff as the Go XLR when it comes to like 4 different knobs to control sound. And it's got a bunch of filters and it's got the routing so I can have different sound going to different places, which is exactly what I want. But it doesn't have the capture card like the Streamer X had, which the Streamer X having a capture card was amazing. It also doesn't have 2 USB ins like the Rode did, because the Rode allowed me to have my PC plugged into the capture card, but the audio coming through USB, so I would have direct audio instead of having to like have a small delay like I do right now because I have to use a digital splitter. My nose. And the Rode Streamer X had built-in support for, where did I put it? Built-in support for these, and the Roland won't. So it's definitely a downgrade, but it's half the price. So seeing as this is not going to get support much longer, the Go XLR isn't going to get support much longer, I needed to replace it anyway. This one keeps screwing up. I did listen, I don't know if she's watching, sometimes she watches. Girl Thulu sent me a message to try cleaning the port, and I tried doing that, and it seems to have helped the disconnecting issue that I was having, so it's not disconnecting as easily. But if it's not going to be supported much longer, I'm already in it, I might as well try one more. If the Roland one is no good, then I'm going to return it. I'm going to hold off and save up, and then I'm going to end up buying a more expensive setup. Maybe I'll go with like the Rode Streamer Cast, the Rode Xcaster Pro, whatever it's called. It's like a proper mixer, and it's got like the software built into the mixer, and it's got a little screen, so I don't even have to use the PC software. It's all built in, so that would be a lot more reliable. But for the time being, I've got the Go XLR. The Roland is coming in tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah. Washed our cars and back a bit. Now we're playing Conan. Nice, nice. Roland is your dad's name? That's awesome, Weeman. That's awesome. Yeah, so that's pretty much all that's been going on. I went to the shop to go return the mixer, and the girl there was, or the woman there was just like a part-time employee, and she was going to charge me a restocking fee, which I had talked about on stream. But the guy that sold it to me told me as long as it was in mint condition, they wouldn't charge me one. And I didn't do anything. It was in great condition. The box was still flawless, and the machine worked. It just wasn't. It just didn't do what they advertised, because on the advertising it says no input lag because it's a direct feed from the hardware to your headphones instead of going to the PC and being processed and then back out. But that's not true anymore. So I went to return it, and she's like, we have to charge a restocking fee, which would have been about almost $50. And so I was like, the guy who sold it to me said I didn't have to. So then she asked the manager's like, well, we have to. And I was like, but he told me he wasn't going to. He's like, well, I don't know why he would tell you that. I'm like, but he did. I'm like, he said, as long as it's in mint condition and all the stuff is still there and it's not ripped up and the box is wrecked, like I made sure to keep it all in perfect condition. And I've only had it for like 8 days. He's like, fine, we'll return it as if it's defective. I was like, okay. So don't tell customers they can return it without a restocking fee if there's going to be a restocking fee. But they gave it to me, thankfully. So, yeah, kind of disappointed because I love Rode stuff, but that software is just a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, most places that sell electronics like to charge restocking fees, which is, I think, I get it because then they sell open box for cheaper, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm on both sides. I get it because then I like buying open box because it's cheaper. But at the same time, the restocking fee, if everything's in mint condition, I don't see why there should be a restocking fee because it's in mint condition, right? And depending on the product, I don't see, like headphones, yeah, I get not taking those back because they're on your head, they're on your face. Or like a microphone, you're talking into it. Yeah, you're going to charge a fee for this because, you know, who knows what kind of mold is growing in it. But like that mixer, I used it for a couple of days and I sent it back. Like maybe do something like within 10 days or 7 days or whatever, return it, no restocking fee. After that, for the next 15 days, restocking fee, and then you can't send it back. Something like that. Yeah, in Canada, that's what they do. If you're going to buy something used, if you're going to buy something and you return it, some places will charge you a percentage to give it back. A lot of places have gotten rid of it because people weren't happy. Because the thing is, like, there's one store in particular that I go to get most of my stuff, and they charge a 15% restocking fee, but they only discount it 5%. So they pocket the other 10%, which I think is disgusting. But yeah, places like Best Buy won't take a restocking fee. They'll just take it back. But yeah, some places do, and it's kind of frustrating. And for that mixer in particular, I even asked him beforehand, because I was like, is there going to be a restocking fee? He's like, as long as it's in good condition, no. It's like, if you rip the box and stuff, then yeah, I'm going to have to because it's harder for me to sell. And I was like, okay, so that's fine. So then I sent it back in mint condition, and they wanted to charge me it anyway. It's like, no, it's in mint condition. I asked beforehand because I wouldn't have opened it. But the thing is, how do I test that it works if I can't open it, right? Especially because the reason I had asked is because all the reviews that I read said the software was an issue. But all the reviews were about 8 months old. So I was like, okay, maybe the software is better now, because usually the first 6 months are a nightmare and then it gets fixed. And it was fixed. And then they updated it and ruined it again. So I don't know. And like I said, I reached out to Rode and they just didn't respond. I'm one of their affiliates, but I'm weary to put their link in my profiles because, one, I'm not making a lot of content right now on TikTok anyway. But two, if I don't have their products to test, like I have products that I bought, but if I don't have their products to test, why would I be promoting them, right? It was like there is a company that sells, I'm not going to name them, but they sell a handheld emulation console. And I reached out to work with them, and they don't work with Canadians. Well, they work with Canadians. They don't work with people who don't have a certain feature. And TikTok has not given that feature to Canadians. So they can't work with me. But then they asked me to promote their stuff anyway. I've never used your product, so I'm not going to promote your product if I've never used it. It kind of makes sense, right? Like I wouldn't be promoting something I've never actually used. And so I've heard good things, but I'm not going to talk about something that I haven't used before. So kind of weird. And I don't think we're going to get the setting here in Canada, so I'll probably never get to work with them anyway, which is too bad. But yeah, so that's pretty much everything that's going on. We're going to just continue with Penumbra. I don't really want to play anything scary today, but I don't have anything installed. Everything installed on my computer is either VR or horror related, except for Power World. And I don't want to play Power World anymore. I sat and I actually loaded it up, and then I saw the opening screen and I was like, yeah, no, this doesn't seem fun. So I just turned it off. And then my consoles aren't plugged in. So I was like, oh, I'll just play some more Penumbra, I guess. But yeah, there's nothing else going on. I'm going out to dinner with Preston later tonight. We're going to go get some chicken and ribs. Then we're just going to hang out for a couple of hours. He's going to come here and try some VR Subnautica in VR. So that's pretty much the length of my day. That's all I'm going to do today. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Not much else going on. Anyway, I guess we'll get started. Hopefully the microphone sounds okay for the time being and that the audio's okay. I just kind of roughly threw it together, and I hope it sounds okay. I think it does, but if there's any audio issues, I apologize. Not much I can do about it at this point. Oh, another thing I'm doing that's kind of weird or different. I am streaming only... I've been playing it almost every day. We've been almost every day. Not on stream, but definitely in private. Whew, that is loud in my ears. Oh, that's music. Okay. So, something that I'm doing that's a little bit different than usual. I am live on Twitch and YouTube only. But I'm only live vertically on YouTube because I want to see what happens if I only go live vertically on YouTube instead of two. So I'm live only vertically on YouTube. I'm live normally on Twitch. No TikTok today. I wanted to see how it would be performing if I did vertical, because apparently YouTube's pushing vertical quite a bit. So I thought playing some Penumbra, trying it vertically. Maybe it would be interesting. Maybe we would have something interesting happen. I don't know. But we shall see. We shall see. I'm just checking my email. Because I'm waiting for an email from a company. But it seems like I didn't get one. Okay. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the good lucks. But yeah, I've been playing Subnautica the last few days. A lot in VR. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Because I upgraded my PC about a month ago now, VR performs way better. It's a much better experience now, because before I used to get micro stuttering from my PC, which is like just barely shaking as you moved around, which made it kind of dizzying when you would play. Some games worked fine, but a lot of them did the micro stutter. Sometimes the micro stutter was okay. It just made it a little bit blurry. Sometimes it made you really nauseous. Like Half-Life Alyx was really hard to play because I always felt sick. Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, really sick. But then I'd play something like, I don't know, Pixel Rift, and that worked perfectly fine. I didn't realize my CPU was causing so many issues. Now that I upgraded my CPU, it runs silky smooth. And so I've been playing Subnautica, like wired in. I've got a special wire that lets me plug in my headset and plug it into the wall at the same time, so the battery never dies. So I can just use it unlimited. And I've been playing that a lot. And oh my goodness, it is so nice on the newer headset with the nicer resolution and lenses. It's so awesome playing Subnautica. I love Subnautica in VR. Ah, such a good game. Okay. So if we recall, last stream, it's really loud, isn't it? Okay, that hopefully is okay. Last stream, we started up the gas machine thing, so we have electricity. We did figure out how to kill some dogs, and now we have to, like, move this forward, don't we? Oh, wait. No, we have to unlock this thing. Because I gotta put gas in it, but I got... The lid is rusted shut. I better have something like get it open or I'll be down here for a long time. I feel like there would have been something in the room that we were in before. WD-40, yes. Gotta do that WD-40. I've been watching a lot of videos about the old Victorian era, and they used pee for everything, like doing their laundry, and there was something else that they used pee for, and then like for wounds they would pee on them. So maybe peeing on the gas can would open it. Maybe. Some lube. Do you have some I could borrow, Weewin? Do you have some I could borrow? I'm running low. Yeah, in the Victorian era, to wash laundry, lots of it at work. To wash laundry, it's so much nicer being directly live to YouTube and Twitch because the delay is so much smaller now. There's not like a 5-minute delay between, not 5 minute, but like a 30-second to a minute delay between me talking and you responding. You're responding almost right away, which is so nice. In the old Victorian era, or maybe it was Edwardian, but like the old-timey England and stuff, the people would pee on their laundry because pee had ammonia, and ammonia helps like clean things. So they would use pee for cleaning laundry. That's so gross. That's so gross. I think I went the wrong way, didn't I? Let me know if the game is too quiet. From what I can see, it looks like it's a bit too quiet, but maybe it's not. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of history videos lately. A lot of history videos about like kings and queens and the way that people used to like torture and the way that the prison system worked and all that kind of stuff. And lately it's been stuff about just like their everyday life, like how pubs used to look and the way that kids used to live and what it was like to be poor. And then one of them was living like the everyday life, and then they were just talking about the way they did laundry, the way that they you know, cleaned their house. Lubricant to extract entrapped sheath after severe radial artery spasm during coronary. Jeez. That sounds pretty vicious. Still a little bit loud in my ears. Okay, so Inuit mythology. Over the past 100 years, our people has seen something of a religious revelation. The Kalalit and Inuit in general might be said to have seen the error of our ways, and Christianity has become increasingly embraced throughout the Arctic communities. It is the purpose of this paper to explore the true roots of our long-held beliefs and to uncover how they might be justified today. In our new found enlightenment, as such, this essay will be the first I have written in English, as opposed to our native Kalalak. It is no coincidence that the word Anirnak bears resembles the English word angel. The Anirnit, I'm sorry, I'm really bad with these words, are the Inuit equivalent of the soul and an undying entity released in the death of its worldly body. The concept itself is obviously well grounded in a decent Christian belief. However, previous thought has been blasphemous to the extent that the souls are attributed to all beings, man or beast. To claim such a thing would be to imply that the killing of a beast for food is the same as murder of your fellow man, and such a belief simply cannot be held in civilized Inuit. I apologize for the bad reading. My brain is apparently not wanting to read today. It's a product you have at work. Huh. Interesting. You guys sell that at work? Like you make it to sell, or you guys use it at work? Legends speak of disembodied spirits, malicious in nature, sabotaging tools, turning hunts bad, and at times even possessing the weak or unfortunate. Turngack appears to have no recognized or agreed origin, both in terms of legend itself and the individual being, causing great doubt to be entirely justifiable. Wow, I didn't understand what I just read. Can we, in our Christian foresight, really believe in possessions and evil spirits? It seems perfectly clear to this writer that the real origin of the Turngate belief lies in the Christian demon. For, as we are taught by the generous and selfless Moravian Church, without whose support our people would no doubt have starved many years ago, the demon is capable of possession and countless other atrocities, which only the good Christian man can avoid during a lifetime of humility and devotion. With the conclusions reached above, the status of the cherished Agukuk, the tribe shaman, should be obvious. Such people are in league with the Turngate demons, working side by side to control and contain the Kalalit people. We have no need for such superstition, and the suspicions breeding people in our Christian ways. The Protestant priest can perform all of the Angliquist duties and more bedside. I'm so confused. God, the final challenge of work. I can't follow it. I'm having a hard time. I give up. You sell it. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. I thought that you would be selling it and not using it, but then I was wondering if maybe I misunderstood what you did for a living. I forgot I had a flashlight. I've been playing this without because the brightness is so high. I forgot I even had one. Okay. So, no tools down here, I guess? I feel like with a hammer, I'd be able to hit it and just open it. I'm surprised it doesn't work that way. I don't see any other tool I could use, though. Maybe I could heat it up with a lighter? I don't know. Ah. I wonder if that lubricant is good for other things. My eyes hurt, but I don't like wearing these glasses. My eyes are burning. Okay, so this room doesn't provide what we need. Oh wait, oh, batteries. Never mind. I thought they were something better. You can hear the wind blowing out there. I mean, if it's good enough for your arteries, you would think it would be good enough for other things. What did I do that my eyes are burning? Nothing kinky, don't worry. It wasn't anything fun. No, it's just my eyes are burning. For no reason. I have, my eyes water a lot. I get asked all the time why I'm crying. All the time. People be like, why? Are you upset? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Like, are you sure? Like, yeah, I'm perfectly fine. Like, but your eyes. What about them? Apparently they just always look like they're crying. My eyes always look like they're crying. Okay. So it must not be in here then. The tool must be somewhere else. I hate going out here because of the dogs. Would it be under the... Would it be under the tool shed? Let's go check the tool shed. Just in case the dog shows up. Yeah, tool shed. Oh, I guess so lost so easily. So are you doing anything exciting for the rest of your evening? Oh my god! I scared myself. For some reason I thought this was a monster. When I walked in, for some reason when I saw that, I don't know why I saw like a slouched over bad guy. Zombie or something. Scared myself. Look, it's shrinking. Why is it shrinking? Am I moving it? Oh, it came back. Dang it. Okay. I thought something interesting was gonna happen. Nope. Trying to trigger a purge. I've never played Conan, so what is a purge? Also, are you back to working like a regular schedule again, or are you still on like a reduced workload? I don't know how to open the container. Oh, okay. So kind of like when you're playing 7 Days to Die, on the 7th day you get all the zombies. Kind of that idea. Back to a full 35 hours a week. Nice. Oh boy. On the upside, I don't feel sick anymore. That makes me very happy. It's very nice not to feel sick. Oh, okay. That sounds interesting. Okay, this moves. Why does this move? You're just watching him build. How do you get it open, though? I have no idea how I'm supposed to get it open. How do I get it open? So you're very clearly a very important member of your team, Weewin. The supervisor. Supervisors are always important, right? Penumbra overture. What does it say? It says something. Is it sealed shut? Rusted shut. Rusted shut. I hate when that happens. There's forums. Internet people are some of the dumbest people on the planet. On the internet, I was gonna say. Forum people in particular. Someone asked a question about this specific thing, and then nobody answered, and then somebody bumped it years later, and then they responded, please don't bump something that's 3 years old. This is now closed. If nobody answered it, why wouldn't somebody bump it? And why are you being a dick about it? I don't want a full game through. Okay. Okay, let there be light, I think, is where I am. Let there be light. Seriously, you're gonna make me scroll? Let there be light. Okay. Yes, I'm using a walkthrough. Oh. Well, it's a script writing issue. You know how I was just struggling to read it before when I was reading the book, The God Thing? This is what they want. That's the one that has the lid stuck, not the machine. The machine is fine. The actual gas container was stuck, not this.
You seek to find the truth behind all this mystery and think it will set you free. But truth is relative, and relatives cannot be trusted to bring good gifts.
So dumb.
What you seek lies in the shafts beyond this collapsing of the sky, and if you look closely, so do I. A century of days has passed since I saw this area last. The diseased ones sought to kill poor Red, but I took them on a wild poultry chase. They ended dead. They came from out the big metal door, but after all my years, I knew the caves more. Hide and seek turned to seek and hide, and I buried them here beneath the solid rock sky.
And go. I hope I didn't just unlock a bunch of monsters. That would be really bad. Thank you. Okay. It seems so strange now to have been guided like a blind man by a faceless stranger whose sanity was clearly waning. Disposition unknown. For all I knew, this Red didn't even have a disposition to speak of, just a seething mass of conflicting emotions. I knew that my radio-reliant friend must have been cocooned nearby, and perhaps in finding him, I would find myself one step closer to understanding what is going on. In just a couple of hours, I would find what I was looking for, and with it would come answers. I didn't realize at the time, but the answers I found would be for questions I hadn't even asked. What? It's like an opening into hell. I've never been down this far before. I was just watching a video, actually, of somebody talking about, like, caves and why we're scared of caves, like, just as human nature. And he described it in such a freaky way. And, like, he showed footage of him in the cave, and it was really freaky. Whoa! Whoa, what is that thing? I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it. I scared myself. I didn't even see it. What happened? My stream stopped. Okay, it's working now. My stream stopped on my YouTubes. That scared me. What the hell was that? I didn't even see it. I was too busy running. Did anybody catch what that was? That was scary. It came through here like a steamroller. How many of them could be down here? It must be my imagination, but almost feels like warm air coming from down there. Maybe because it's hell. Maybe because it's hell, dude. Can I? Oh, I can't. Thought I could push the rock down there, but no. No such luck. I don't like this. Oh, spiders again? Oh, I hear them. Where are you? Dude, I'm trying to hit him. So sometimes he swings it, sometimes he doesn't. So confusing, man. Okay, well, we went down that cave last time. Let's not go to the cave. What's in here? The door is sealed tight with no handle. How's it operated? I really don't know, dude. But, like, there's a giant machine we could use. Maybe we could, like, drive that in here. Probably industrial refinement machinery. Rusted and useless now. All right. I guess we'll just run. Oh, there's a spider. I'm just running away, all right? Is it coming or is it not coming? That's what you said last night, isn't it? I don't know. There it is. Yes! Fell down the hole. My eyes are burning. Okay, we got rid of one spider, but does it respawn? Does this game have respawning? I hope it doesn't. I don't think it does. There it is. I just saw the spider. There you are, come on. Bye. Whoa, I almost walked off the edge. I tried to walk on it and it pushed me to the side for some reason, but we made it. Okay, so we are here. Am I? Okay, just making sure that I'm not missing any messages. Okay. And I mean like chat messages, not texts. Okay, so that should be that, right? So that's something that the guy said in the video I was watching yesterday about like scariness of caves and stuff. He was talking about how one thing about caves is they just sound wet. Like you can hear every little drop of every little like drizzle of water that's in the cave. You can hear it fall. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything here to pick up. Wait. Did we just... I just saw an eyeball. Guess not. The files are getting newer as I move deeper into the mines. Most of these are dated from around 1965. Strange. Nothing more recent than 1970. Hey, Weewin. Weewin, look. There's a bunch of old sacks. Do you understand the sacks reference, right? Sometimes it's hard to know what references translate properly between languages. What did that do? We can't see where the cable levers lead. Maybe I regret doing that. Uh-oh. What did I do? What did I do? This goes there and up there. I'm assuming it's this chain. Those look like supports, though. Okay. Hold on. I think I have to get to wherever this is beeping from before it finishes beeping. Wait. It stopped again. the heck? Did it glitch? Okay, it's beeping now. Oh, another spider. Oh, it opens the door. Okay, now I know. Hold on, though. Let's get rid of this spider. It's still coming, right? It followed me viciously before. I can't tell when I'm hearing electricity or the little tick, 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 tick of spiders walking around. Every video game makes that sound effect. Have you ever heard a bug actually make that noise? Where are you, little spider? Spider dude. Spider dude. Come and chase me, little spider dudes. Spider dudes. Spider dudes. Come chase me, spider dudes. Look out. Chase me, little spider dudes. Why do you run away? It makes you scary and that's not okay. Spider dudes, don't run away. Oh, they don't like the light? They don't like the light. Oh, I just learned something new. Maybe they do like the light. Maybe they're not afraid of the light. Dudes. Okay, if I run into that door now, I should be able to keep them away with the light. If the battery doesn't run out on my light. Dude! Oh, the door started to close before I got there. But we made it. We did it.
With my remaining ear to the ground, I hear your trembling tootsies padding towards their final destination. Things come to those that wait, whether they want them or not, and soon I think your wait will be over. The great metal door in reality is calling you, just as the Reaper beckons me forward. I look forward to finally greeting you. I only hope I need not greet the Reaper man first.
Okay. It did get tense. It did. Look at my health. It's not good. But I've got no more health available. The hell was that? Dude, we just finished saying that this has gotten really tense, and the game was just like, oh yeah? Hold my coffee. More contemporary mining crates, although they look more like cages. That's the noise it makes for dogs. That's the noise it makes for dogs. I hear it. I hear the dog. Oh, it heals over time. Awesome. Alright, but now that I know I can kill the dogs, I feel a little bit less scared. Oh, what does this show? Refinery. I'm here, so I'm probably gonna have to go to like the tool storage and refinery. Refinery is up and to the left. Up and to the left. Looks like the route was sealed off at one stage. I guess it's open now. That is not good. We're trying to avoid monsters and we're heading to the place that has a big broken door. This doesn't seem like a good idea. Yeah, so these games, hey, we win. I've never seen so many sacks. I think these games came out roughly around the same time. And this is definitely similar to Amnesia. Even the controls are very similar to Amnesia. What is this? Nothing? There's stuff to move around, so I'm assuming I gotta grab something from like a higher shelf. Yeah, I played a little bit of Amnesia Rebirth. I also played the first Amnesia game that came out. I got stuck on that one though, so I stopped playing it eventually. Another security door. I'll need the code, I suppose. What's with all the extra precautions in this section? But yeah, I got lost, so I stopped playing it. But I would like to play that one again, like the original one. Red spoke of a key, some go-go juice. We got that already. I found a door leading to Sector C, but I need a code. But yeah, we played Rebirth. That was the game I played like 3 streams ago, I think. I thought about playing that one, and then I changed my mind. Ooh. I knew we needed something. Some bits and pieces. Not worth digging through barbed wire for, though. Is that ration? Dude, we're in a cave. Shouldn't you be hungry by now? No health. A bolt cutter. Amazing. Nope. You said you wouldn't dig through it because it wasn't worth it, but now you won't get it even though we have something to cut it open with? Dude. You got like some decision-making issues. And then you were able to help her. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure it was that one. And then like I said, I started playing it just a couple streams ago again, and it's fun. I just stopped playing. I just didn't play it today because I didn't feel like playing anything scary today. But I had nothing else to play, so I decided I might as well play this. So this is just a random cage. There's a bunch of boxes, but why? Usually the stuff here is for a reason. Yeah, I can't remember, Weewin. I can't remember if you were lurking or if you missed it or what. I hear a dog. It's probably in that hallway over there. Okay, can I? It'd be really nice if I could like bring my dogs with me. Or like put the dogs in cages. Yeah, so it might have been that one. I'm not sure. It might have been that you were, like, that you popped in and just went to sleep. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I played it. I did like an hour and a half. So I'm still really early into the game. I just, like I said, I didn't want to play anything scary today. But I wasn't able to think of anything else to play. So I was like, you know what? I'll just play it anyway. I'll play this anyway. And then I just... I figured I've already done some progress in this, so at least that way I can keep going. With Amnesia, I was lost. Like, I had made progress, but I knew the next section was kind of hard, so I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Hands on, here we go. Jerk. Okay. But yeah, that one, I played it a long time ago. I never beat it. And then I restarted it, and I hope I'll beat it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I never stick to things. There's certain games that I'm just like, eh. It's been forged shut. It will never open again. But what if? What if? What if? I guess the forging was better than a random explosion. That scared me. Okay. We're there, so shaft. Where did we even start? I can see why they've been fencing down here, but why is barbed wire? What were they trying to keep out? Or more like, trying to keep in? Must be locked from the other side. I've jotted a note just in case. This game is freaky, man. It's freaky deaky. Okay. Where am I now? I'm getting all disoriented. He went and checked the videos. Yeah, I couldn't remember what one it was. I thought you had popped in, but I wasn't sure. But yeah. It's a fun game. It's just really hard because it's so weird. It's so surreal. So it's hard to know like whatever is happening in that game and to follow the story. And because like this game, the controls are really bad. Amnesia just has bad controls, and so does Penumbra. They're just not good. Like a control scheme that isn't good. And so it makes the games harder to play. Unnecessarily harder to play. So I'm gonna go left all the way to the end and then left again. Oh, it was a week ago. Wow, already? Time goes by fast sometimes, you know? Oh, okay, that makes sense. We win. My eyes are watering. That makes sense. Finally, an open door. Look at the animation. It's like running at like 10 frames a second. A conveyor belt. I wonder where it goes. Haven't we all wondered that at one point? The wire connects those buttons to that pressing machine. This must be the hub where all the rock from the mine is collected and refined. The pistons would crush every bone in my body. Sounds kinda kinky. Okay, so I can't lay down. Oh. Haha, I did it. I wish that fit in the hole. Usually I'm not too big for the hole. It's usually I'm too small for the hole. But hey, this time I was too big.
Ah, only the engraving etched in the back of my mind can compare to the sight you must be seeing. Now power has returned. I wish I could be there with you, but circumstances do not allow for such frivolities. Maybe soon there is something you can do about that. But tell me, are there ever melted conveyances now churning in the rock room? I think I know where they lead. It is some kind of heaven or a utopia.
Maybe one of those huge worm things came through here. I'd rather believe it was standard corrosion, but I doubt it. I don't know, maybe? Nope. The conveyor belt's closed off. How's that gonna work? I don't know, it's a fence and that's a bolt cutter. You can cut the bolts of the fence. Maybe? Short pick. Pick is... How do they know? Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny. What is this? Some sort of spare motor. Can't go down any lower, though. Oh, it worked. Oh, look at that. I did it without even thinking. I did it without even trying. I'm so good. That is so funny. I would have laughed really hard, too. Oh, I opened the conveyor belt over there. Oh, ouch. I forgot this isn't an action game. Bye. You saw yourself in my stream. Okay, what if I want to try something just for the sake... No, I'm going to lock it again. I don't want to do that. Can I, like... Well, that worked. Huh. That is so loud. Preston, hey, how's it going, man? The stream is going good. The stream is going good. Just, Weewin and I hanging out. Not too much craziness going on.
We are now such good and lasting friends. I have gifted you with my love. Perhaps you could gift me with something. After all, the laws of politeness would be shattered if you were to appear at my party without a gift.
Oh, dang it.
Hungry. He could eat both the horse and the young rippling stable hand. Sadly, pony
Is the
flesh
chat
hard to
not-
come by in these parts, and man meat is just so bland. If your eyes happened upon a scurrying...
Oh, that's why.
Deliver the crunchy feast by way of a final meal.
Hold on. Preston can't see the chat. Weewin says, we're just chilling. She says, Preston. She said, we're just chilling. I forgot that now that I'm not using Restream, the chat cannot be seen. So let's log into Streamlabs real quick. He is. He's going to think you ignored him. He's probably going to think I ignored him too because I didn't see his message right away. Widgets. Is it widgets? They changed the way things are on this site, and now I get all confused as to what everything does and where it is. I got a couple really good. Oh, nice. Nice, Preston. Nice. So you feel like you're ready to send out? Is it under widgets? Ah, it is. Okay, it's just different now. Okay, chat box. Copy. Preston says hi, we win. Okay, and then here. Browser. Okay, we got the Twitch chat going now. Does it show the YouTube chat as well, or do I have to make a separate one for YouTube? I think it should show both, right? I think. I don't actually know. It shows a different logo, so maybe both? I actually have no idea. I'll do a secondary one just in case. Because I don't actually know if it's going to show YouTube or not. Browser. Okay, I don't know if it's going to show them both in one window or they're both in two separate windows. So I put both of them up. Maybe it works. I don't know. Okay, yeah, they're both in one. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. I can just get rid of this one then. Okay, both chats are up on the window. Awesome, because because Wewin just sent from Twitch and Preston sent from YouTube, and they both showed up. Perfect. Good, man. I'm glad that the song sounded good. Now the dance bit, that's gonna be always. I get really self-conscious for that in particular, just in general, but then like filming yourself, it's so much more stressful at times, because like you want to make sure that they can see everything and that you have enough like space in the camera to show everything you need to show, and that the lighting's okay, and stressful, man. It was perfect timing. So we're gonna put the motor, put the motor, because I'm pretty sure I can't climb the ladder with the motor, so we're gonna do this and go back. No! He didn't grab it. You know what? Can I throw it? Nope. No, get down. Can I like... It's gonna break before I can do it. I can't grab it when it's moving. Although I can move the table. Oh no, I can't. Dude, stop moving. Oh, nice. Are you, you like, they just wanted to see some kind of dance? They don't necessarily have to see the choreography that they sent you? There we go. For those watching, Preston has an audition, and we're just discussing the things he has to do for the audition. Okay. No, you don't say good luck, you say break legs. Good luck is bad luck in theater. That's how you fix motors, everybody. You just put them in an empty space and they work. Oh, I'm gonna die if I do that. How do I get through here without dying? Oh, it's got patterns. Nope. That wasn't the right pattern. That wasn't the right pattern. Okay. So the first one's empty. Then that one's first not empty. Then I stay there for 2. Then they all kill me. I can't tell. I can't tell where to go. So here first. I can't see it. I can't see it. It's so hard to tell. corner one. Way up there. Over in that corner. The middle one. And then I'm out. So if I come in the corner, up one, right one, down and right, up three, stay there, left, up. Oh man, this is so hard. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try anyway. Okay, then up one. Then this one. Then here. Then here. Nope. I got that far. I don't see where to go after that though. So I got there. Then down here to this one. I can stay there. Then up two. Up one more. Left and up. Right and up. Okay. Then up one. Then over here. No, it's only one. Dang it. This is so hard. Then up one. Then up one here. Then here. Then stay here. Then up. And here. I don't know. I don't know. I lost it from here. I lost it from there. So in the corner. Then up one. Then to the right. Then down into here. Then you stay here. Then up one. Two. Up two. Up two. Up one more. To the left and up. To the right. Okay. Then up one. Then one more. Then we go here. Then we stay here. Then we go up two. Then we go up one more. Oh, wait, here. Then here. Then up here. And then we're out. Oh, oh, that was stressful, man. They would prefer the choreo, I'm sure. Just in case it doesn't look the best, I'll send that. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea to do both. What? Do I need to like I mean, if worst comes to worst, Preston, you could always come here and do the choreo in my living room. I don't have a lot of like roof space, but the back living room, that whole area is pretty much open, so oh, right here. That's if you need to. If not, I'm sure having two videos, one of them with a more complex choreo, will probably suffice. That noise is so loud. Okay. Okay, well, at least we're making progress. That makes me feel better. This is making me really want to play Silent Hill. The doors like that. Oh, that's why it's stuck. Because this thing's in the way. Now we can open that door. It's completely closed up. I can't get out that way. I may never get out. Oh, there's the chain. Thought I could be glitchy and like push it while still being On it. Ah. Fine, I'll get off of it. Whenever you want, really. Like, I've been streaming now for just an hour and a half. So I'd like to get at least another half an hour, preferably like another hour and a half, if I don't get too tired. But then, like, after that, I'm pretty much good whenever, because I ate breakfast at around 11 o'clock. So if you want an earlier dinner, we can do that. If you want to wait a little bit later, I'll have a snack in a little bit, and then I can wait a bit later. It's up to you. Ew. It's badly faded, but it looks like a close-up of view of some species of annelid. Let's save. A cohort, a man with no name. It is he who opens this gateway to hell. A grin on his face. He is terrible indeed. He watches the men writhe and turn. Still, Father looks on. Something vital in his hand. When I use these now, I feel as if I'm not the only one. It's getting crowded in here. Like, I'm just one visitor of many. Strange thing is, they all seem familiar. A 60s microscope, functional for research purposes, but we've come a long way since these were common. Boy, I remember being a kid and seeing those all over TV, thinking like every school was going to make you use those. An old newspaper, pretty well battered. Very little is still readable. What am I thinking? All right, sounds good, Preston. Sounds good. Enjoy your walk. Look at this pencil. I could stab one of those things in the eye. Images and notes relating to the gray rockworm. This thing is big for an invertebrate. Maybe that's what we saw, dude. Copenhagen, post 25th December. I'm not that guy. I'm not my character. 1970. Superstition extinct. Death mine still breathing? A worker at the Northwestern Iron Mine, Greenland, is missing, presumed dead. As of midnight last night, locals fear foul play. Mining now forms the largest single industry in Greenland. At 16 years old, the Northwestern Iron Mine is a relatively new part of the larger complex, which also includes a lead operation and a lead operation, and is built on the site of an older mine, later converted into a military bunker, and finally closed in 1952. The iron mine retains its excellent work record, in spite of the recent disappearances of an yet unnamed worker. We have discovered that the man in question was a young laborer brought in from mainland Europe, possibly Denmark. And authorities on both sides of the strait are currently attempting to contact any family that may have left behind. The man disappeared 10 days ago. The mine foreman has now exercised his power to declare him presumed dead. This decision, we are told, was not taken lightly. A full search of the mining operation has commissioned to no avail. Without the appropriate equipment or transport, the man could have not survived on the surface. Although a superstition in Greenland has seen the decrease in popularity over the past years, some local inhabitants still claim that the land itself is cursed. This very paper ran a report almost 40 years ago to the day, discussing high suicide figures in the area, but findings at the time were considered to be inconclusive. Ew, it looks smaller than the species of worm thing I saw, but it looks to be a smaller species of that worm thing I saw earlier, or just a juvenile. It's been dissected, the internal organs removed. It couldn't be much older than the wall I demolished. Ew. Don't touch it with your bare hands, dude. Look, take this knife and stab things with it. But no, you're an idiot, you're not going to. Hundreds of newspaper clippings, all to do with biomedical science, local wildlife, or field studies. K&R Tuesday, 1974. Inhabitants of a small village in relatively desolate northwest have been reporting witnessing uncharacteristically large volumes of seaborne traffic over the past 6 months. Northwest Greenland is virtually uninhabited by modern standards, containing just 0.1 persons per square kilometer, one-third of the international average. One-third of the national average. Sea trade has dropped off dramatically since the closure of northwestern lead and iron mines in March 1972. The mine itself ceased operation due to massive structural failure, following an apparently accidental detonation of standard mining explosives, where all 47 workers were assumed killed in the blast. Bodies were not recovered. Now locals are complaining of noise pollution caused by a high and steady volume of ships sailing close to shore. Unfortunately, in order for any form of official inquiry to be taken, the registration codes of the ships in question must be recorded. And since villagers claim the ships only travel under cover of darkness, this may mark a difficulty for ongoing quest for justice. Never mind. Okay. No pills. Nothing. There's a mess of statistics and crude drawings on this chalkboard. They all relate to a large species of annelid. Door is locked. It looks like there's something stuck in the keyhole. Well, lucky for me, I've got a wrench. Poking the key out isn't going to achieve anything. I need a way to collect it from under the doors once I've pushed it out. I mean, you could... No, maybe the door's not that high. Stacks of books, mixture of industrial reference material and scientific journals. Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing at this point. Okay, so we need something to collect the key from underneath. So I gotta like shove something in there, the key will fall in, then I pull it out, right? So you gotta put it in and pull it out. May not work the first time, so I gotta... I was about to make a sexy time joke, but that scared me. So we went into shaft 12. We went into the refinery. Maybe shaft 13, but that's like all the way on the opposite side. So down to the left, right all the way down, and to the left again. Where am I? That corner, and then down and to the left. Getting a little bit scared here. I killed you already. Why are you back? Oh wait, these were all locked, weren't they? Oh no, I guess not. More of those tunnels. I know what that means. I'd better not stick around here too long. These rocks look loose. I might be able to shift them, but they're more likely to bury me alive. Okay. There's a chain here. Can I cut the chain? Nope. No, you can't, you loser. Of course I gotta go through the tunnel. Do I have enough battery? Yeah. There are spiders again, aren't there? I knew it. Why is this place trying to kill me? Ugh. I gotta get a grip. Oh god, spiders. Oh god, so many of them. Turn away, you jerks. I've got a flashlight. My eye's watering. Get away from me. I got a flashlight. I got a flashlight. Dude. Why can he still attack me? Aren't you supposed to be scared of my light? When I get too close, I guess. Ugh. My eyes are crying from how bad they're stinging. Maybe I just don't blink enough. Maybe I just don't blink enough. Ew. We win. What are you and H doing that I'm hearing those noises? Feels kind of weird that I'm going through Dead Man's lockers. The words on this page are scribbled that they're hard to make out. I write this note in the knowledge that it may well serve as my last will and testament. Myself and 3 other miners have been trapped beneath a mine shaft to the surface for what we believe to be 3 days, but with no daylight and increasing dehydration, it's impossible to tell. The only thing keeping us alive is the hope that there could be a rescue team already on the way. We were all so positive at the start, but it seems long ago now. Renton was the first to crack, sometime during the first night. We all just lay there, trying to sleep through the sound of his wailing and sobbing, trying to pretend his problems weren't our own, and that he was weak for having given up so soon. The fact was, he was dealing with the situation pretty realistically. Our chance of survival gets smaller every hour. Since then, he hasn't said much, but the despair that gripped him seems to have spread through the rest of us like a cancer. We were such fools to ignore the foreman, and he paid for that with his life. When he started putting security code locks on all the doors, we thought he was crazy. There's only us down here after all, so why should we need codes to access places we're all allowed to go? He gave us all code sheets, made us swear to keep them safe. Huh. Mine hasn't left my locker more than once. It's still there. It doesn't get much safer than that. We asked him who we were keeping them safe from, but he never said. It was a pain in the arse, as is what it was. I had to trek all the way to that crazy biologist's office in the mining room this morning just to check the codes for Section C. But he obviously knew something about these mines we didn't. Some of the guys started acting weird. Not crazy weird, just not normal. That didn't stop a couple of them being carted off to the mainland Europe for psychiatric help. It was no one I knew well until the incident 3 days ago. We were in chemical storage when one of the guys who had seemed pretty straight just started shouting. It wasn't a normal kind of shouting. I'm not any kind of wordsmith, so I just don't know how to describe the noises he was making. We'll just have to stick with not normal. Anyway, he managed to hurt a couple of guys, damaging some equipment before we got him under control. Nothing serious. When we released him, he seemed okay. Phased, but alright. Didn't really know where he was. Far away look in his eyes. That look. I'll remember that for the rest of my days, even if there aren't many of them left. His pupils weren't dilated. They just seemed to take up more space than should be possible. Black and horrible. Then he snapped and grabbed up on one of the high-rated explosive packs. We knew what he intended. Saw it in his eyes. Those that could made a run for it, but the guy was already bearing down on the foreman. He didn't have a chance. There were 5 of us who made it out to the exit shaft. Only 4 survived the explosion. The elevator shaft collapsed on us, and now it's anyone's guess how many are still trapped down there. The last thing I saw were those eyes. Seemed like they were staring at me, and me alone.
Unless my friends lie somewhere near you now. A friend in need is a friend indeed. But a friend that's dead is a poor conversationalist. May they rest in pieces, ruptured, decomposing pieces.
Sound isn't stopping. Oh, this is the... Wait, what is this? Oh, this was that spider cave. Did I pick anything up important here? I picked up the... Oh, this is what I can use to pick up the key. Can the music stop, please? Please? The whispering in the ears is really unsettling. Okay, that's a little bit more unsettling than the whispering. So I'm here in the corner. If I go up and to the left and to the right and to the left and to the right, it was shaft 12 where I was stuck, right? Where I needed the key? Or was it the refinery? Crap. I think it's shaft 12? I can't remember where I was. Hold on. Oh, we aren't doing anything. Okay, so let's go, I guess. Was this section C? I really can't remember where I went. These are marked as steam pipes. They do quite damage. Maybe I could use them. There's got to be something I can blow up in here or whatever. Nope. Nope. My tummy's starting to hurt. So I know we came in here. We got some stuff. So we got the tools. Oh yeah. There's a blank page at the end of that. Maybe the blank page is something. Maybe there's some... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So I just checked out section C. That's not it. So shaft 12's gotta be it. What's in here? Okay. Then down here. Let's save one more time so I don't have to do the stupid spider thing again. My eyes keep crying. I still have Merle's stream open from yesterday or the day before, or whenever it was that I was watching her. That's so funny. Okay, so I have come to the conclusion that Sundays are not going to work for streaming. Sundays are always my quietest day, so Sunday doesn't work for me, so we will probably not do Sunday streams anymore, which is fine. There we go. Ugh.
While you hunt for those delicate, melt-in-your-mouth mousy morsels, there are places you should not go, for fear of death. The Reaper lives here, just like you and I. And just like you and I, he must ingest the living flesh of those less fortunate than him. There is a small place that I do not want you to visit, even on your holidays, because it is dark and evil place that I've been. When the darkness has overwhelmed my small decaying mind, some bad things flowed from my mind and through my pen. The brilliant blue ink itself seemed to turn to blood into my grave. And by the way, should you turn peckish, red is at its finest sautéed with a little engine oil.
Ew. So much death and disease down here. I suppose slugs were an inevitability. These are the biomedical journals of Dr. J. Patrice. Okay. PhD completed between the dates of 30th of March 1969 and 1st of January 1972 at the Northwestern Research Station within blah 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 blah. Replication exact, supposed my informant. Subject study genus Ricophidia, gray rockworm. Are there such things as real gray rockworms? Gray rockworm. Nope, it's a video game thing. Okay. Aim to investigate personal notes. Upon arrival, I was immediately stunned by the sheer volume of fauna that find a way of life down here, despite the conditions. In general, one would assume that the species, those natural habitat past a certain depth, would find the intrusion of human activity too great a threat to remain in place. However, almost the exact opposite seems to be the case in this instance. It is curious that certain areas of the mine appear to be entirely without life of any kind, and yet other, deeper areas are teeming, and, were the situation permitting, I would embrace the opportunity to commit further time into the study of these organisms. However, the purpose of my stay here shall continue to be the genus Ricophilia or whatever. Ah, finally, some writing paper. Look at me, just using up the pages to scrawl down whatever comes to mind. Mind to head, huh? What is this stuff anyway? Some kind of research paper? No matter. Oh, it's me? Like, I wrote this? It's paper all the same. I can finally record what's been happening down here for, I suppose, about a year now. It must be near the end of 2001 by now. Huh, I wonder when Christmas was. No matter, too tired to write now. We'll rest a little first. Professor, samples collected. The collection of process has been far easier than I anticipated. The setup of the artificial environment for the rockworm went without a hitch, and the specimens themselves are so abundant as to make keeping them out far more challenging than containing them. They are all healthy size, perhaps even beyond recorded size. I can actually assume that this is due to some lack of natural predators down here. Specimens are as follows. 3 adults in artificial habitat, 2 larval infants dead. Me. I've been down here 2 days now. I was meaning to record events every day, but I was too busy securing the area. I've used some supplies from the old mining system to wall myself in here. It seems as safe a place as any, so those things should at least stay put for a little while. To that end, seems that I had a pretty lucky stumbling here. All this old research is about something similar to what's been haunting me ever since I escaped the shelter 4 days ago. Don't get me wrong, after what they did to me back there, I'd rather be facing anything else, and after almost a year of fighting for our lives, we didn't really stand a chance anyway. I don't know how many are left inside, but this is good. These notes might have some way to fight these things. A rockworm that followed me here, I don't know how they knew I was coming or how they managed to follow me in the dark, but maybe I can work that out now. I found some old newspaper clippings, I guess. They're referring to this mine. I had no idea it was so old, so big. I can see why they built the facility here in the first place. A lot of history buried down here. It worries me, though. We'd been resting all of our hopes on rescue on one of the scientists who escaped right near the start of it. He got out almost as the chaos began, so we figured he might have made it out and brought help, but maybe me and him are due the same fate. I must record what's been going on. give the world answers that it needs so it doesn't fall prey to what's been released down here. But first, I need to worry about myself, find a way out of here, and work out how to kill these worm things. Professor. Observations. The creatures are indeed larger than previously been recorded. The juveniles seem to be growing far beyond natural limits. Although the adults have now expired, I will watch with interest to see what lifespan is of the particular subspecies. The worms appear to be three senses, as would be validated by previous research: taste, smell, and an extremely sensitive sense of touch, which allows them to detect vibrations in the rock in the same way that a human eye senses beams of light and processes them into spatial images. Their natural prey is insects smaller than themselves, and heaven help those insects, because the worm has a vicious and efficient killer. What's wrong? They have no sense of smell. Today I attempted to distract them with a concoction I found lying around, but no avail. However, it does seem that they detect movement via vibrations, which would explain how they can see in the dark. Damn, there's almost no way to escape them down here. I'm on their territory now. Lifespan is 3 days and counting. I can still hear them outside the wall. As an extra precaution, I've locked myself in the smaller study area connected to the main lab room. If they get through the wall, I doubt this door will stop them, but it's better than nothing. Barely. Conclusions. This subspecies of genus Recophilia is highly adapted for its environment. If released above the surface, it seems likely it would quickly destroy the existing rockworm population, and soon after that, the population would grow to a size far outstripping its own food supplies. Given its increase in size and lifespan already, due to unknown conditions, I would hypothesize that the worm, if left in such conditions as reasonable period of time, perhaps 3,000 to 4,000 years, could grow up to further 3 inches, making it a total of almost 1 foot long. However, should these conditions change, or indeed magnify, physical evolution could occur far more rapidly. It's the 5th day today, and I swear that they've begun to surround my location. I can't tell whether or not they have breached the wall I built, but I'm certain they've entered whatever area surrounds this room. The future looks increasingly bleak. I intend to record here in the events of the past year in the hopes that perhaps what occurred could be contained or driven away. Now I realize I could write all I wanted. No one will ever make it down here to read it. So why write this now? Good question. I have no answer. All I do know is I'd rather take my own life than die at the jaws of those hideous monsters. I have tied a noose. Those monsters may feed on my corpse, but they won't take my life. It's an artificial habitat. Those things look long dead. I think I know how they felt, not being able to get out. Whatever happened here, someone must have been in a great deal of pain. There's only one green-blooded land-dwelling creature big enough to lose this much blood, and I don't see many skink lizards hanging around. From the debris, I'd say something huge broke into the room not too long ago. There's blood and slime everywhere. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but I did it anyway. What did I pick up in there? I can't think of anything that I picked up in there that was worthwhile. Okay. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. I need to start thinking straight. How about this? Yeah, maybe I could manufacture a way out of here or not. Dude, you're so cynical, you know that? Kind of a jerk. Okay. Well, I don't know what I'm doing, but we've streamed for almost exactly 2 hours. I'm gonna end the stream here. It's Sunday. It's a bit of a quiet stream. I am tired. My eyes are burning. So I'm probably just gonna leave it there. And I'm gonna get myself out of here. I'm gonna go and get ready because I'm gonna go have some dinner with my friend Preston. And that's pretty much it from me. So tomorrow, trying to think. Tomorrow's Monday, right? I don't think I'm going to be live tomorrow. Thank you, Weewin. Thank you. It should be delicious. I gotten the chicken at this place before, but now I'm going to try the chicken and ribs because that looks really yummy. I don't think I'll be live tomorrow because I was live yesterday and today. I don't think I'm going to be live tomorrow. I want to finish that last bit of editing for my Minecraft video. And then, yeah. I'm starting to think I'm going to stream like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, maybe. I haven't fully decided yet what my stream schedule is going to be, really. But I'm not going to be live tomorrow. I want to finish editing the Minecraft video. And I got to see about getting new tires for my car. So I'm probably going to be too busy tomorrow to stream. But I should be live Tuesday unless something else comes up. If something comes up for Tuesday, then I'll go live tomorrow. But right now, I'm not planning to be live tomorrow. But that's going to be it for me. So, yeah. I know they've been really short streams lately. Things have been a bit quiet on stream, and I've been tired. My lazy butt's just been tired. That's all there is to it. I need to find a few more games. I'm liking doing the horror thing, but I'm not liking only playing like 1 or 2 games. I want to have a couple of other games to go. So I'm going to look to see what other games I want to play. But yeah, I'm going to get myself out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, Weewin. I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow and that the rest of your night goes well and you're able to sleep well. And yeah, I hope you all have a great day. All right, everybody. Take care. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.